Hey everybody, lots to go through today. Gonna try and go as fast as I can, but I got just a ton of stuff the past 3 days. I'm gonna try and throw prices out like usual, but I might skip a lot because there's just so much. I found tons of board games, tons of video games, some cameras, some cups, some calculators, some everything. So let's try and get through it. Let's start with the stack of games. I believe I got Splat on top at Goodwill for $1.80. I think right now it's going upwards of $60. I got Cranium Booster Box at Salvation Army yesterday for I think it was $2. It's in shrink wrap. Shrink wrap's a little ripped up, but still should go for about $25–30. And then at this one Goodwill I found most of these board games that you're gonna see here. First was Risk Lord of the Rings. I believe it was $4.99. The contents are sealed inside. It's going for around $100 right now. I think it'll come down. I think that might have been the Christmas rush that made it go up so high. This I actually found at Salvation Army Outburst 15th Anniversary Edition. These I've sold for tons of different prices, from as low as $22 to as high as $80. Right now it's floating around $30. Paid $2 for it. Back to that Goodwill with a ton of games. We got Castle Risk. I think it was $4.99 maybe. Most of these were either $4.99 or $5.99, somewhere a little less, so I don't think I'm going to go over the price of all of them. I got Rome at War, Hannibal at Bay. It's about a $25 game. I got Mage Night, the board game, which is pretty expensive actually. I think it's somewhere in like $60 to $80. Most of these games look complete. I think most of them came from the same place since they're at the same Goodwill. Then I got Seven Wonders, which I think I'll keep, or at least try to play before I get rid of it. They still sell it new for about $30, so used, it's complete. I think it looks like they played it once. I'll probably get about somewhere in the $25–30. Then I got Wiz-War, which I think was around same, like kind of $30–40, somewhere in there. I haven't inventoried that yet. Same Goodwill, I got Donkey Kong Country. I think this was $3.99. And then I got a PS2, which I think was $9.99. We'll get back to the other stack in a minute. I got some various CD players. I think this was $4.99 at Salvation Army. It's about $20. This was a different Salvation Army, but I think this was $4.99 as well. This could go anywhere from $50 to $100. This one, and I think I got this one at Goodwill for $1 or $2. About $30 to $50, somewhere in there. It's got a little bit of the label is ripped off, but still. I also got this with all those board games. Transformers Armada Omnibus. Should go for about somewhere in the $20 to $30. Well, where to go next? I guess I'll come over to here. Got a couple Skylanders at Savers. I think it was Tuesday. The one on the right should get about $9–10, and I'm not really sure about this one. I mean, they're both sealed, but this is from Spyro's Adventure, the first Skylanders game. I'm hoping to at least make $5 or $6 off him. Move them. Back to all those board games I got at the one place. I actually picked up 3 puzzles. I never pick up puzzles, but they're all sealed. I know that they can sell for a decent amount, so I decided to just grab them. They're not actually even that big of puzzles. This is a $5.50. I think the one in the middle is $1,000, and then this is I think this is only $300. It's by the guy who makes my favorite puzzles though. So if it doesn't sell, I'll just bust it open and make it. And then So I got back to the Goodwill. I'm not gonna pronounce this right. Carcassonne, the Princess and the Dragon. This is an expansion. I got this opened one at that Goodwill. I think it was $2.99. I think I can get around 40 to 50 bucks for it because I don't think they made very many of it. At least on Amazon, they're going for a decent amount. And then at another Salvation Army, I found a sealed version the same day, maybe like an hour apart. I think that I'll get about $60, $70 for. Then I got Clue the card game. This is $2.99 with all those other board games. Catan. Oh yeah, Clue I'll probably get about 20 bucks for. Catan, the card game. It's the revised edition. I think this was $2.99. I'll probably get about somewhere in the $40, $50 range if I go through Amazon. I got a copy of Pirateer, which I think I've shown you guys before. I got another sealed copy. This could go for any price. I'm not even sure. Hoping around 80. I think the last one that was sealed I had went for about 65. Either way, decent. I got the new version of Cranium, also sealed. I think this is out of print at the moment, so it looks like it's going for 45 bucks, which I'm totally happy with. And then back there, I got Crash Canyon for $7.99 with all these other board games. It's like, I haven't pulled it out, but I think it's a little truck racing game. Slash toy, I'm not really sure. It looks like it could go near 100 bucks, but I'm sure it's going to cost me at least around 20 to ship it most places, based off the size of it. So let's get to some of the small stuff down here before we get back to some of the bigger stuff. I got a Game Boy Advance SP, black, it's got stickers on it. I paid $5 at Savers, which is great. I know at other Savers this would be marked at $40, $50. I got a couple TI-83 Plus at another Savers. This one, I don't usually go to this one too often, but I was glad I did. So I got this, and then it came with just like 4 sealed cassette tapes. I'm not sure why. And then literally right next to it was another one. $2.99 each. They'll go for about $40 to $50. Closer to probably $60 if I wait until the beginning of the summer for summer semester, or around August for high school kids and fall semester. And I got a Tamagotchi at Savers yesterday. There were a ton of these McDonald's toys. So there were bags 2 each. I knew that if there were enough of these that I would probably find a real one, and I did. I don't know if it works yet. I'm not really sure on the market of Tamagotchis at the moment, but I've gotten as high as $100 for one before. Probably without the keychain. And I'm not really sure what other details, but probably get around. I'm gonna say a safe 30, but could be upwards of 80. Who knows? Guess I'll go through these just random cables. So I got this charger for $2 at Salvation Army. With summer coming up eventually, I'll need chargers and cords for the garage sales that never end up having them. Got a RF cable for an NES. I think this is $2.99 at Savers. Go through this little pile. Got Zombie Flux at Savers. This isn't too expensive of a game, but I know the Flux is supposed to be fun, or some people find it fun, so I think I'm going to give it a try. I think it was $2.99. It came with like Division flashcards. And if I don't end up liking it, I think I can get at least 8 to 10 bucks for it. I got a copy of Monopoly Deal, sealed. I think this is actually going back up new. Probably get about 15, maybe even 20 if I wait long enough. And I got a sealed sealed Polaroid 600 film at Savers. I think this was $1.99, which is really surprising because this was at the Savers that things are usually priced pretty high at this point. It's expired like all Polaroid branded film is. I think that's 0208. People will still buy it because I think some people don't really trust the Impossible Project at the moment, since they're still kind of new to it. I know some of their film doesn't come out the greatest, so people will still risk using the Polaroid film. Plus, some people don't know that Impossible Project exists. There's a stack of games. Got a Mega Man Battle Network 5, Team Proto Man. Got this at Savers. It was $1 or $2. Whoops. Got a copy of Risk at Savers. And this is $1.99. It's complete. Looks good. Guess it had a dollar price. I paid $1.99 right there. Another copy of Risk. This was at Salvation Army with that sealed Carcassonne. I think this is 99 cents. I think this might have been at Salvation Army. Yeah, because I got this the same one. It was $1.99. It's Risk 2. All those Risk games go for about 20 bucks. Got Axis and Allies, $1.99. That I'll probably get around 34. Copy of Diablo at Savers. This was $1.99. Don't usually get too much for that. This is Animal Crossing, which I actually got with that GameCube. I got that at Savers for 20 bucks. And it came with one controller. Those other two controllers I got at different Savers for $3.99 each. I had them in my hand, and then I look over and this guy has the GameCube in his cart, and he looked pretty mad, but he didn't say anything. I didn't say anything because I didn't really care about the GameCube itself. This one came with one of the black memory cards. Yep, 251, which is decent. I think that'll go by itself for about 10 bucks. What else? I also picked up this cord at that Savers for $3.99, just to have. 2 wireless controllers for original Xbox, $3.99 each at a Savers. Yeah, they'll probably go for maybe about 20 bucks each, maybe about a little more, a little less combined. Alright, back to the stack. I got Pokemon, the movie, black and white. I think this was $1.99. I'll probably get about 10 bucks for that. This was a weird find. $6.99 at Salvation Army. Oregon Trail for Wii is the 40th anniversary edition. It had a price tag of new $20 on it, but I looked it up. New, it's going for almost $90. This used copy could go $40, $50. That's crazy to me. I'm not really sure what's so special about it. I guess people really want to play Oregon Trail on the Wii. Copy Guitar Hero 5. I think this is like $4.99 or something like that. This will only go for about 10 bucks. Savers. And then at this one certain Savers, I got tons of stuff. Every time I go there, there's just like a bunch of stuff. They teased and had a copy of Mario Party 6, but it had Scooby-Doo inside instead of the actual game. But anyway, Gauntlet Dark Legacy, I think it was $1.99. I'll probably get about $15 for that. Got Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses, I think that was $1.99. I'll probably get 12 bucks. Wario Land Shake It, I think this was actually $5.99, because it's Wii. Already sold for $13. This I actually kind of bought on accident. There's the GameCube version that goes for a decent amount of money. I'd put it aside when I was buying some other stuff, and then it was 10 bucks and I wasn't going to get it, but the lady said it was only 5, and for some reason my brain was like, oh, only 5, so I got it anyway. Hopefully I can get 8 or 9 bucks for it. It's complete. Either way, it's not too big of a deal. And then Got a kind of a beat up copy of Disney Princess Enchanted Journey at I think it's Goodwill. $3 minus my 20% or 10% card. This actually goes for about 10-12 bucks. See down here I got some cool mugs. This is a Muppet Show animal mug. As you can see, it's got the date right there. This goes all over the place on eBay. Goes for as low as 12, and people are paying as high as 120. Made in England, no chips or anything. I'm hoping, you know, $30, $40 I'd be perfectly happy with. And I also got this Apple mug, Apple Protection Plan. I've seen similar mugs without the Apple Care Protection Plan on the back go for about 30 bucks, so hoping to get around that. Another Savers I picked up, this was $20 together, an Xbox 360 controller and a wireless adapter for the original Xbox. This actually goes for a lot of money. I think GameStop sells them used for $55. I think they've come down a little bit since the Xbox One came out, but I can still get about $40, $45 for it. I was actually searching for one for a while when I had it. Well, I still have the white Xbox, but I was searching for one so I could connect to the internet, so I'll definitely at least be able to test it out. The controller, you know, $20, $30 I think for a 360 controller right now. I also picked up that N64 controller at the same Savers for $3.99. I got 3 Polaroid cameras. I got a Polaroid Sun and this bag. It's the wrong bag for it, but it's a Polaroid 50th anniversary bag. I paid 10 bucks for that. That had been in the same Salvation Army marked to 20 bucks for probably 3-4 months. So I paid I paid $9.99. I'll probably get about $40 for the Sun right now. I got $60 for one last week, but just the post-holiday price gouging that everybody just like races themselves to the lowest amount just like kills markets. So I'll probably get about $40 if it sells this week. I'm sure next week it'll be down to $35, $30. Just kind of what happens after Christmas. The bag, I could probably get about $15, $20 for the bag itself. It's just Polaroid collectors like to have the accessories that came with the cameras. And that's just 2 Polaroid one-step close-ups. Once again, I think I sold 1 or 2 last week for about $55. This week, I'll probably get $45 if they sell. Next, I got the Lizzie Bennett Diaries, which I guess is a web series. This is the box set. It's sealed. No idea how much it's worth. Couldn't find another one that had sold. It wasn't available on Amazon. I think I paid $9 for it. I'd be happy with $25, $30. Stuff like this is a little weird since you can watch it for free online, but Rooster Teeth sells tons of box sets of Red vs. Blue, so I'm sure there's some happy medium out there. Let's see. I got a copy of Axis and Allies. This is the revised edition. This is actually sealed in shrink wrap. I got this for $3.99 at Savers. It could go anywhere from $100 to $150 sealed. I sold an opened copy for I think about $65 earlier this year, and the price has just gone up since that. So I was really happy to find that. Let's see, next I got a copy of Settlers of Catan. I've been waiting to find a newer copy for a while. I've had the first edition, but it doesn't have the outer ring kind of thing. It was just loose hexagons. This one, you create a grid and then you fill it in with hexagons. It's a lot easier. Don't accidentally knock stuff off the table. So it was $2.99 at Goodwill or $3 because they've rounded everything up. So this I'll keep. I'll get rid of the first edition one probably. Either way, it's about a $30 game. Up next, just another PS2. I think I paid $10 or $15. at one of the savers, and I don't even remember. Either way, PS2s still go for about $50–$60 with at least both wires and a controller. I don't even remember if I mentioned the N64 already. I got that for $8.99 at Salvation Army. It's just the N64, but it does have the expansion pack. And then I got this cabinet for $4.99 at Savers. These go for about $50–$60. This is something a collector needs to basically store their loose cartridges if they don't have large shelves. And it's just handy to have since the cartridges are they're rounded on top, so it's hard to put anything else on them. Over here, I got another copy of HeroScape Swarm of the Marrow. I looked inside at Savers. It was probably only about a third or 2/5 full. Missing a lot of the figures, missing a lot of terrain, missing probably a bunch of other stuff. It was marked to $24.99. I brought it up to the counter anyway. I mentioned to the guy, I told him how the game works and how you need all this stuff and how it was missing things, and he said that you can mark it down. So I got it for $7.99. I don't know, the contents are maybe worth $30–$40. If it was complete, upwards of $100. I'm always glad to find HeroScape either way. Basically the whole day I was thinking about HeroScape, and finally towards the end of the day I actually managed to find it in the toy section. So if you're into board games but you're not into toys, still check the toy section anyway, because a lot of the times some of these games really don't come off as whether they're a game or toys, besides the fact that it says game system on it. Anyway, the last thing, which is something I didn't know existed until last year, I got this with all those board games. It's the Sega Pico, which is actually I don't know, it's a video game system, but it's one of those kids systems. So there it is right there. It's kind of like the Leap Pad. We'll open it up for you. So I believe how it works is you put the cartridge in there, and then it's also a book, and then you interact with it through here, and then it pops up on your TV. I got this for $30 in the original box. It came with all these games. Okay, so just this is the pack-in game. This is Busy World of Richard Scarry. Huckle and Lowly's Busiest Day Ever. This came packaged with it, so this I'll probably get around $90 for, since it has the box. Box is a bit beat up, but I think I can get about $90, maybe $10–$20 one way or the other. But then it came with all these games. I did a little bit of research on some of them, but I'm not 100% on what's worth what. But got Pocahontas, which I think is about maybe $10. Magic School Bus, which is about $10. And I'm not sure if those are how much I could get just for the cartridge in the book, or with the box, which all of these have the box. Magic Crayons, which didn't look like it was more than $10. Ecco Jr., which actually looks like it's going for about $30. Missing the UPC, I assume they mail in rebate or something. Got Winnie the Pooh, which I think is about $15. 101 Dalmations, Math Antics, I think it's about $10. And then Mickey's Blast into the Past, I think that was about $15. And then just Crayola, Create a World. This was about $10. So they could go for those prices. I'm sure if I just bundled them all together with the system, I could probably just get $200. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, really, really unique find. I didn't know it existed until last year. I was actually really surprised to find out that there was a Sega system for children that was just for learning. And I mentioned this to my friends, and one of them was like, "Oh yeah, I had that." And I was like, "Really? I don't think anyone had this, since I'd never heard of it." So yeah, that's everything. Just a ton of stuff. Some great stuff. Also got a Guitar Hero or Rock Band controller with the dongle for $5. Forgot to mention that. That'll go for about $80, maybe a little bit less. And I think that's everything now. Yeah. So a great bunch of stuff. I think if you add up everything, I could be looking at maybe $2 or $3 grand somewhere in there for all this stuff. And that's just for 3 days of going around to thrift stores. Maybe spent 20 hours driving around between 3 days, not even. So yeah, that's this week. Like, subscribe, comment. Feel free to share on Google Plus or Facebook or whatever your social network of choice is. Sorry this is kind of long, but it was a lot of stuff. Hopefully see everybody next week. I'd love to have twice as much stuff, but probably not going to happen. This was probably just a really great week. And yeah, so bye everyone.